What is up, guys? Welcome to Matt Hobbs Webcap Live. As you can see, this is yours truly. Today, I'm going to be talking about the year that I have in 2025 as we head towards 2026. Here, I like I said, all I got to say, it's been kind of amazing year, but not too quite, to say the least. Like basically, I don't even think nobody doesn't want to talk about the year they had, especially with everything going on as still going on as we speak. So just gotta say, happy holiday, Merry Christmas. New Year's is coming up, 2026 is coming up. Everything's at stake. A lot of things, a lot of events are gonna be happening. Today I just want to talk about the year I had in 2025 as we head towards 2026. Let's just see here. See. It all started with. It all started back in January when I went to San Diego for the first time on my own terms for SmackDown Live at the Pechanga Arena. As you guys can check out my blog and this and that, which I'm still, waiting to finish my main blog for Survivor Series War Games, which I'll discuss that later. So yeah, I had fun. I get to live stream around the whole downtown area and this and that. So yeah, visiting my friend Paul, my family member that lived there too, San Diego, and then I came back, and then the next thing you know, back in April, I was able to get a chance to go back to Vegas for the first time in like 4 or 5 years, I guess, for WrestleMania weekend. So yeah, WrestleMania weekend was pretty fun. I got a lot of photos with and everything like that. Saw a few talents and this and that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing my coach shirt, made by my good friend of mine's, James Starr, LA Connection of News. He's a photographer who custom made this shirt. It's between me and Cutsy right here. So yeah, So like I said, like this year, I don't know what to say about this year. This year, like basically, it's been a total disaster. It's like, I did have some fun times. I did have some good times. I did have some bad times. I did have several depressing times, but that just like happens every so often when it comes to me, So yeah, so much discussion I want to talk about this and that. So, I haven't been on live, and I've been like, I was on TikTok live earlier. So I'm just in the mix. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Benny Bob. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, feel free. Subscribe to me if you can. Try to see if I can, try to get, if you guys can share this channel. I still got 2,395 subscribers. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my boy. My boy's been tickling. Cold season, flu season, how that goes. But yeah. But like I said, I had kind of amazing year, but it was just like a little on and off, like all year I didn't get the moment. I didn't get my revolution that I was hoping to get, like I said last year. And like I said, I have like a few photos and few memories I would like to show you here in my phone. And just want to get you guys, just want to get you guys' thoughts about what a terrible, crazy year we had so far of this year of 2025. I'm just hoping the new year gets better with everything, stop, and everything needs to go back to normal with fucking freaking ice pigs laying around and all that shit. But going back to Vegas, me and Paul, my dad went. We went to go meet some of the wrestlers during WrestleMania weekend. It was so much going on. It's like we couldn't even decide. But same time, I had to keep my dad company to go to downtown Las Vegas, have drinks and stuff. We met a lot of few people, during this, during WrestleMania weekend, and then everybody was just all like, having fun, talking with each other, meeting up each other, and stuff like that. And we went to 2 meet and greets. We went to the Kevin Owens, we went to Trick Williams, and we came back, rest for a little bit, and then we head back to the spot where they were staying at. Sorry about that. Sorry, you didn't say that because I had to spit it out. You gotta, when you have something stuck in your mouth, you gotta let it out and spit out of your system. Fight that shit. But I don't want to like right now. My voice is a little sore. My voice is a little like tickles and a little burn and deep. And this and that. I don't have a sore throat and all, but it's just just one of those days. Like when my throat gets sore, so I can hardly even talk loud. So and I don't want to talk loud, and I'm trying to relax my immune system here. So yeah. Sorry about that, man. I had to fucking spit, man. Don't worry, I have like a fucking trash can. I'm like spitting right here. So yeah. Anywho, yeah, I had fun in Vegas. I was planning. I really wanted to stay there to go to freaking NXT, Stand and Deliver, but yeah, I couldn't stay there that longer because he usually stayed until Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I guess his times has changed now. So fuck it. I wanted to go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but oh well. But yeah, it's like it's real fun though, and then I got back, and then and then when I got back from California, things things were going a little down from my situation, but lucky I refixed it. But yeah, and then next thing you know, I continue to go live stream and build up, exposing Scientology, with me and Cutsy, and making all the Scientology members famous, like Twilla and Shannon, especially Shannon, So, yeah, like a couple weeks ago, me and Cutsy went to go live over there at the winter L. Ron Hubbard's Winterland. They always have it. And then, even though they don't even celebrate Christmas, but they just built that just to get people to recruit. They're just trying to pretend that they like Christmas, but they don't. They don't celebrate Christmas. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing them dancing and all that with the Santa Claus hat, and I'm like, "What the hell? What is this?" Like I thought you guys don't celebrate Christmas. So yeah, it's the holidays, happy holidays. A lot of holidays events coming up, donations, and people are donating stuff, toys to the community, to the homeless, during this ice rage and shit like that. Things were kind of going great, like I said, yeah, not only, when I went to San Diego, but back in last March, I was able to attend AEW Revolution at the Staples Center, better known as Crypto Arena. Yeah, it was a fun show. I get to see some good, amazing matches and cage match, title matches, title changes hands. Main event was pretty good, but the ending, I just, it was kind of dumb. Like you get to cash in the Money in the Bank. Not cash in the contract during the match. You should have just wait after the match, but it's just very dumb. But yeah, it is what it is. But speaking of AEW Revolution, guess what? For the second year in a row, it's going to come back here again at the same spot, same city, same place. Can you believe that? It's like freaking AEW Revolution Chapter 2 all over again. It's like it continues, So yeah. But honestly, well, I'm not going to go to that, so I already went. So there's no point for me going. I could if I want, but what's the purpose, But yeah. I didn't go to WrestleMania. I just go just to get photos with the wrestlers and meet and greet. That's about it. I didn't go to WrestleMania in Vegas. So yeah, it was only for WrestleMania weekend. I didn't go to WrestleMania. But speaking of WrestleMania is still coming back to Las Vegas for the second year in a row of next year of 2026. But yeah, it was a fun making show. Let me see if I can show you some photos. If not, then I'll probably have some other photos over there in my old phone. Sorry. It's just fucking annoying when I'm just trying to cough it all out, sweat it out, So yeah, and it's been too busy. I know you haven't seen me as much, so I've just been too busy doing other shit, trying to get my life together and this and that. Fuck. Ugh. Sorry about that, man. And then the following weeks when I came back from Vegas, I was able to attend. Well, I already got my ticket 2 months before because I usually get my tickets early and shit. I have everything ready and been pumping, ready for the show, And then so yeah, I fucking let me see, what was I saying? Yeah, I was able to attend TNA, my very first TNA pay per view called Rebellion at the USC Garden Center, nearby USC, whatever, like nearby going towards Inglewood, I guess I'm supposed, so home of the basketball UFC. So yeah, it was a good one. It was a good show, Had fun, meet a few wrestlers there and this and that. Yeah, sure, it was a little strict, like meeting the wrestler in the parking lot, but how can you turn into public into private and not have a reason for it, not have a permit? You see, with these fucking securities, man, with these people here, like you're gonna make a rules and not have a reason for it, you know? Like at least make a rule, at least have a reason so all of us can under fucking stand. And then like we're just like it's a public street, and how the hell can you turn it private into public when you need a damn permit to fucking own it, So yeah. So that's good. It's good. So yeah, I just I have so much shit going on right now. Right now I'm just trying to I have a lot of photos. I'm just trying to go through it right now as we speak. I'm trying to show you the memories I've had this year. This year, it's been a fucking shitty ass crazy year. And it all started back in the beginning of June when me and my I wasn't there, but me and my friends we were at the spot chasing some wrestlers, because WWE had Money in the Bank here, and they also had NXT AAA Worlds Collide at the Kia Forum, and the same day later, after that, Money in the Bank, WWE Money in the Bank. I didn't go to either of those shows and stuff like that, so yeah, I didn't get a chance to, but at least it sucks. Is what it is, but. But I'm gonna get to the other point. But I gotta talk about some others, like some other stuff that I've been like going on that has been going on lately. Like, like for the past number of years, a few weeks, and few months, I was over there at the test center. No, over there at the federal building, protesting here with all the anti protesters going live streams and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy with the DHS, Ice Pigs covering it all. We just can't it's just so fucking so fucked up how we can't fight back. We can't spray back and shit. It's fucking a torture, I just really wish I could have the power and beat Terminators and fucking smash all those fuckers, But all I can do is talk shit, so at least I almost got one of them under their skin by fucking saying that I was gonna bang each and every one of their mamas and their wives and their fucking yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, I was basically gonna fucking fuck this up, because I didn't like the fact that how one of them pushed and shoved, and I was trying to get the girl fucking out of it, So yeah, I don't like that shit. I get pissed, So I said I was gonna fucking, and then when I got him pissed off, the fucking one of the DHS member was holding his fucking gun so tight, and it looks like he was about to aim it at me. But yeah, I got under his skin. I was pissed. I got under his skin, all right. Boy, it felt so good. Oh yeah, it felt so good. I can be a top K. I have so much K5. I have so much character vibe in me, characteristic in me. I can pretty much play all the act, pretend the act, just to get a reaction, if you know what I mean, So yeah. So if you want, you can like and subscribe this button, share this webcam, share this live, and so yeah, let's see how I'm able to front up. Let me see here. Let me see if I can try to find some photos here. Damn, there's a lot of photos here. I need to look after here. Let me see. Let's see here. A lot of photos. So yeah, keep on, commenting, like, subscribe, whatever you can, and hopefully we get things settled. Yeah, there's times that I've been to several indies wrestling and stuff like that, but there's times where I don't want to, times when I got shit to do, and I got fucking things to do, and I got so much to go, and yeah, I don't even want to go, but it was just like, it was sick, so yeah. Like, I like chasing, like, real athletes, real professional wrestlers, and A-listers and all that people that they know, Like, for example, I like chasing regular celebrities, that people they know, all the movies they've watched, and yeah. been a real fun, amazing this hobby and stuff like that. I haven't been in the hobby month for like a while, so it's like all week I've been FOMO, but it's like happening at the last minute too soon. It's like making me want to go. I want to go, and if I gotta come back and then all that shit. What about Dio? What about Dio asshole Benny Bob? What about that prick? That no good wannabe Burger King on fat crack Dio asshole? What about that fool? You friends with him or what? I wonder if this is the next time year. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, never mind. He should go to jail, man. I don't know. I'm surprised he hasn't been in jail. He's been in court for a few times, especially how he fucked up the Scientology blue building by fucking knocking the plants down like a mental he is, and then he fucking has the nerve to involve me into his bullshit when I got no part of this crap. Fuck him, you know. Fuck that fat no good Burger King on crack, cocaine, Burger King on crack, fucking D.O. asshole. Defenders of ants. Ants? What the fuck is ants? What do you mean ants? You know, what does he mean by ants? Like, what the hell is like little insect ants or something or what? Dio, like defenders of more like defenders of assholes or a-holes. That even sounds better. So yeah. Yeah, I hope he goes. I hope he goes to jail. Fuck him, you know? So yeah, you know, like I hope he goes to fucking jail and shit like that, you know, because I'm not gonna fucking like fuck. I'm not gonna let no fucking no like nobody fucking diss me, involve me into their bullshit. Fuck that shit, you know. I gotta fucking I don't let myself like, dude. I'm trying to be the bigger man, but when it comes to crossing the line, when it comes to you know, getting under my skin, I really don't give a fuck if people talk crap about me and shit like that. You know, but if it's something stupidiness, then I just let go. But when it comes to something like out of line, going overboard, then yeah, that's how Tiger comes out of its cage. So yeah, let me see here. So yeah, that's how the Tiger comes out of his cage. So trust me, you do not want to fucking see me that route right now. So yeah, let me see. How do I get out of this? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, guys, got any questions? Let me know. Whoever's watching, even though I got 2 people, but hopefully I can get more people to view this. But so yeah, you know, like right now, you know, like I just want to ask you guys, what is your favorite moment of the year of this year of 2025? Even though it has not been a fucking great shitty ass year because it's been shitty, it's been sucked because with this fucking ice pussy pigs laying around freaking targeting, detain innocent people. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is the stupid president's got to prove? If you're really gonna fucking be doing all this deporting shit, at least find a person, find a fucking bad person to take away, to fucking deport them, but not fucking deport the innocents one. That's fucking this is out of control. That's out of line, you know? It's like, fuck that, you know? But these past few weeks, I've been helping a good friend of mine's for the donation, you know, over there in downtown for the community, helping she, you know, because she has done a lot for the community, and I was just volunteer to help her out, but I couldn't go to the thing on Saturday because I was just like, ugh, I didn't feel good. But yeah, you know. But yeah, you know, this year it's been great, you know. So I went back and then try to get my shit together, but still no luck. Been to several interviews, been to freaking trying to make a few phone calls, still not get no response. But you know how that goes. But yet I still get stomped on, you know? It's like fuck, you know? Say that I'm the fucking problem and I'm getting sick of it. I'm tired of like wasting my breath, you know? Like I know I've said this a few times, but it just annoys the hell out of me that people just pretend and act like they don't hear, or they act like I never told them before. Like you should already know to get that to your thick skull head and figure this part out yourself, because I'm not wasting my entire breath to explain a paragraph story. So yeah. But anywho, yeah, you know, like let me see. What other moments that I've had so far? So yeah. So yeah, you know, I've been like, yeah, it has been a shitty ass fucking year with the stupid ice pigs laying around, you know. But at least I get to attend the protests, the first ever No Kings protests, part 1, back in June. It was fucking insane. I saw a lot of freaking Like I don't know if you check out my live stream, one of my live stream. Um, I saw a lot of crazy shit that went down. People are setting the freaking wham on fire, knocking things down, and then I saw a lot of like beer bottles throwing at the damn cops and shit. I saw like freaking like bricks. I saw freaking scooters were throwing at. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn. And yeah, and then people are telling us like, oh, don't throw that. Well, what the hell you call those people throwing scooters and shit? What the hell you call that? You know? Yeah, yeah. Oh, you remember that day, that night when me and Cutsy confronted fucking Dio asshole for no fucking reason? You know, like yeah, for no reason. That how he involved me. He came up to me following my ass for no fucking reason. Okay, and then I was so freaking pissed, and me and Paul had to go look for Cutsy, and you know we had to tell Cutsy about it and warn his ass. And then, speaking of Cutsy, you know, but yeah, yeah, you know, sorry I haven't even shown you not one photo. I have so much photos here, so I don't even know how to begin. And so yeah, let's see, so much albums here. Yeah, yeah, this fucking shit's not real easy. Let me see here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's me at the TNA event, and let me see here. Give me a few stars, and here's me and Trick Williams when I was in Vegas, and me shaking Kevin Owens' hand when I was in Vegas, and me and my pops and my dad all effed up drunk in Las Vegas, and yeah, here's my main picture right in front of the Lions Stadium, the Raiders Stadium, right here for WrestleMania weekend. And oh, here's my favorite. Here's my photo when I was at the protests right here. The protests, you know, and No King's protests were all a bunch of crowds and stuff. I feel like I was in the crowd, you know, but it was some pretty wild shit. It was pretty wild though. It was a lot of shit talking, a lot of crap talking, and all that stuff like that. So it's pretty intense though. I'm not gonna lie, pretty intense. So let me see here. What else is next here? What do we got here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, yeah. This is the year that I had so far. You know, just protesting, live streaming, building up. I'll be, you know, hopefully if I get more followers and more subscribers in the new year, which, you know, it will be nice if you appreciate it. If you would, you know, share this channel to everybody, you know, if you guys want. Um, like I'm not really like desperate. I'm not really like, you know, I'm patient, you know, because I know I'm gonna get up there, but it would be nice enough if I get more like 5 subscribers all the way up to 10 subscribers. And yeah, I'm soon gonna be building some more shirts, you know, so for probably myself. So stay tuned, you know. This is gonna be wild. And I just hope the new year 2026 gets better, gets way, way better. And I'm hoping for sure this time that I'm hoping to start my revolution as much as I could, but I'm just so fucking fed up with all this waiting game that has been going on happening. It's like I don't like to live like this anymore. I'm just hoping to freaking to live, you know, to live in a good place, you know, soon, and live happy in peace. That's all I want, you know, live happy. But yeah, you know, so yeah, well, I might not even like, you know, like I might not even get this like, you know, I might not even last, well, not last, I might not like, you know, like have this webcam live, you know, so long. So just bear with me on that. Thank you, Benny Bob. Appreciate that, you know. So if you guys want, you can hit the subscribe button, follow me on TikTok, and you know, don't be like any other. I'm not gonna be like any other people who demands followers, who wants followers and all that shit. That's not the way how it goes, you know. Like I don't want to lose my followers because I know I get all hyped up, but sometimes I gotta pit with trolls, smartasses, dumb fucks, dub shits, pieces of craps and shit like that. Like I have every right to stick up myself, you know. Like basically, there's gonna be a time where sooner or later, like hopefully, I'm not. Hopefully, sooner or later, I don't want to end up snapping. I don't want to end up if I have to slap a person in the face so hard. And let's just see how the new year is gonna happen. Let's see how 2026 is gonna happen. So yeah, like I still I still have a few wrestlers I'm gonna catch up from WWE, AEW. I still have a few celebrities from the movies and music artists. Like like a lot of events are gonna be coming up this year. A lot of new movies are gonna be coming up, and meet and greets are gonna be coming up. The year of 2026. You know, let me see. Let me see here. There's gonna be like an award. I think it's Globe next year in January. There will be some Golden Globes awards coming up. You got the Grammys, you got the Emmys, you got the Oscars. Think about it, Oscars. So yeah, yeah, like I get to go out the after parties, get a few selfies with the celebrities, get acknowledged by the celebrities and stuff like that. So yeah, I met a few stars here and there. I just continue to for my hobbies, get a photo and then get acknowledged by the celebrities, including this one time, the day before his birthday, I was happy to finally get to meet my favorite childhood actor who I got into action movies and stuff like that. You know, sure, people might not like him. People do like him. But the reason why I like him because the movie Terminator, which is a former U.S. governor. He go by the name Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yep, me and my friend met Arnold Schwarzenegger over there in Santa Monica when he usually rides his bike. And it was pretty good. It was pretty fun though. We got the photo and this and that, and then it just hopefully it is gonna be good. And then I was kind of a little nervous. I didn't know what to say. I just, wanted to say that I grew up watching him since I was a kid, and I'm most likely all the celebrities usually hear that, so I can't just be saying the same shit over and over again. But yeah. Let me see. Let me show you here. Let me show you here what I met so far. I got so much photos. I don't even know which album to go to here, So yeah, let's see here. Come on now. What the fuck? Okay, where the celebrity photos at? Let me see here. Oh, here it is. And here it is. Me and Arnold Schwarzenegger right here. Arnold. And that's not all. And then let me see what else we met. Let me see. Also met Charlie Sheen earlier this year. Charlie Sheen. And let me see here. Ron Perlman from Hellboy. Billy Zane from Titanic, as you can see. Billy Zane. And also from that 70s show and from Spider-Man 3. Two for Grace, a.k.a. Eric Foreman. Right? That's right there. That's him right there. And also, let me see here. Let me see. Was it this year? Let me see. I'm thinking, let me see here. I think I met him this year. I think it's Dave Franco, the brother of James Franco, which I met already. And also, let me see here. Yeah, it's been fun and amazing, this hobby, meeting celebrities over the last number of years. Hopefully I get to meet some more coming this year. So yeah, like some of the big celebrities I have met, Denzel Washington, Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell, Kristen Dust, and let me see what else. Yeah, I enjoy meeting all these celebrities and all that stuff like that, But yeah, there's been some like whole curiosity, like with me, like going off in the cops, going off as securities, talking all that shit. And, but yeah, but hey, like I said, I don't give a fuck if people calling me immature and this and that, Hey, at least I ain't no punk, I ain't no pussy, and I damn sure ain't no bitch, okay? Because when I say I say something what's the truth. And if they don't like it, well, that's tough shit. This is what happens when your mouth writes check that your ass can't cash. You're basically, you have another thing coming because you always want to start shit and talk all that shit about celebrities, but you don't even have the courtesy to have the balls and the webbles to say it to their damn face. Oh, you'll be like, oh, can I get a photo, this and that? Oh, wow, what a hypocrite you are. Were you just talking shit about this dude? Shh. Fucking people these days, fake people I put up with, Like, for example, like this year, like I said, this year's been pretty crazy, like I can't I've been doing all the normal shit, I didn't even, I missed a few. I missed a few moments, missed a few, man, doing FOMO crap. So yeah, and all that shit. And what else did I did over the years? What else did I did? Well, at least I get to spend my birthday live streaming and protesting, but it's all good, you know. At least I get to at least I wasn't alone for my birthday. That's all I gotta say. But me and my friends took me over there to the buffet, and it was free though. It was free. I didn't even expect they have a birthday special. But yeah, it was free, and then I would not expect a friend of mine was gonna have like the whole entire fucking restaurant freaking wishing me happy birthday, But yeah, shout out to Film by Ash, and shout out to Cutsy, Team Cathy, Streets, JP, Jessica, Pamadessa, her brother, other JP, um, Cam, whatever his name is, whatever they call him. Shout out to Daniel Salem, So yeah, Daniel Solomon, whatever his name is, Salem, last name here with that one song. This is the shiny song. Everybody sing along. Stuck in my head, that dude. Yeah, and then a few times, I've been getting Shannon and this and that. I've been like exposing Shannon, but it's just so obvious and funny how when I'm across the street and the door's still literally open, like it took them at least 5 minutes to recognize me. But when I go when I go close to them, yep, that's how they recognize me, and they go straight inside. But yeah, curiosity is just like it's just so much I don't know. I don't know what to say right now, man. I'm saying on a bunch of random shit. Bear with me. You don't know what I'm saying. Just fucking figure that part out yourself. But honestly said that the new year, I'm definitely for sure this time. I'm definitely gonna make changes on my life, which I hope I do. And it's just like I'm tired of wasting my time. I just want to fucking start work, keep myself busy, and make money and build a podcast, build up my goals, and live a happy, peaceful life. Shit. So yeah. Fucking annoyed. But yeah, I've been going to the gym a lot lately, and that's cool. That's good. Yeah, I've been going to the gym lately, so I can't be like super chats and what the fuck? Huh. Never seen anything new. But yeah. Yeah, subscribe to me if you guys like. Share this channel if you guys like. Ask questions and stuff. What are your favorite moments of the year? It's like I do have several moments of this year that I like. Courtesying it has nothing to do with freaking going out to parties, nightclubs, and meeting freaking random gold digging women. Fuck. Sorry you had to see that, but I had to let it out. But yeah, so yeah, guys, just still continue to watch me. Still continue to watch me in Cuts. Cuts has been tagging me on his post lately. So if you guys want, we will be making some more shirts between medium, large, small, extra large. If you guys want, feel free because we're gonna be building up, creating our logos, creating our satellites and stuff. So yeah, bear with me for Mad Hobbs 91 and Cutsy. So yep, teaming up. We always gonna have each other's back no matter what. If anybody's gonna fuck with Cutsy, they're gonna fuck with me, and they're gonna fuck with the rest of us. Like I said, if I have to throw a freaking rock or a Braun Breaker vibe at them, I will break them in half. Speaking of Braun Breaker, yep. This past late November, I was able to get a chance. To go to the Superstore, and they had a lot of meet and greet, but it's only for photo uppers. So stick a photo, boom, that's about it. I was able to meet Braun Breaker, due to freaking policies and shit. Too much strict policies with WWE TKO, so yeah. Yeah, you just want to show them with a fucking photo, print photo. But honestly, like I said, yeah, I'm just hoping and praying that I get my life together, this and that, because I just don't like how it is, how it's going on, how it's going, how I have to go through the freaking rating grade all the damn time and not get no calls. So yeah. But all things said, it's like, yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna be going with my family for Christmas. So yeah. I might wrap this up a little bit, so bear with me and everything like that. So if you guys want, just share this webcam, share this live. I'm still a regular person. I'm still kind of under the radar a little bit, but I'm still a regular person regardless. If anybody noticed me or recognized me or this and that. So yeah, pretty much. You guys recognize me from my TikTok. You guys recognize me from my YouTube, Instagram, which you got it regardless. But yeah, this year's been like, but other people that I know, they just like when during the ice raids is going on, people are just freaking like, just acting like, they don't even like, they don't even give a damn. Like they're acting like they don't even care what goes around under the circumstances around here. You know what I mean? But it's full of shit. Ice pigs are full of crap. Let me tell you one thing, dude. I'm starting to lose several respect for the several celebrities who I don't like, who I not want to meet, including that stupid whore tramp Nicki Minaj, who also married a pedo. Yeah, pedo, because he's a chomo. Yeah, figure that part out. What word? And you'll know what I'm talking about. Because I can't say the actual word, because who knows if I can get in trouble for that. But I don't want to get no copyright. Shit, especially with freaking TikTok, man. They got too much strict freaking rules, man. Like regardless, if I have a smart ass in my chat, I go off and start bringing their mama's orgasm and their fake girlfriend's orgasm, and yeah, I still get kicked off TikTok. TikTok will ban me if I talk shit to a troll. But yeah, we can't stand up for our rights. Like fuck, man. Like what the hell is this? What the hell is this shit's been done to our community? All they're doing is giving out donations to the community, to the homeless, to the kids, and this and that. I've been a good helpful to them, but I just haven't because I'm trying to keep myself busy, taking care of a lot of shit. Like I've been living on my own for almost 3 years and stuff like that, and then most likely I'm kind of stuck at this. I'm kind of stuck. I might get a new roommate pretty soon, and just hoping and pray sometime this year I get to move out, start a new peaceful life. Hopefully if I can find a place in Pasadena, that would be nice, because basically if that happens, oh man, I will be so happy as hell and I don't have to worry about a damn thing, But I'll still work though. I'll still work no matter regardless. Yeah, you do have to show proof. You just type in your name, type in your age, just type in your age and then it'll basically go through. It's like fuck. But I just hate how everything's so overwhelming when nothing's never good enough. When it comes to money hungry pussy wimps, people, nothing's never good enough. Like fucking, for example, TKO. TKO's full of shit, Like why else would they went back to fucking Las Vegas, and why else would Royal Rumble hit the fucking Saudi Arabia? Because of the money. Because TKO is nothing but a bunch of greedy, money hungry pussy wimps, It's like fuck, they have to make too much strict policy rules and shit like that. So yeah. But all things said, like I said, guys, do your best. Do your best. Give out your opinion. Give out your thoughts. Show what's show your strategy. Let it out of your system. And that's about it. That's only the advice I'm giving you guys. Okay. So nothing said. It's like basically I've been seeing a lot of posts. I've been seeing a lot of TikTok videos, YouTube videos, all over around the whole social media news. So it's just been a disaster this year. It's like, like I don't know which protest is worse, But I would honestly say the No Kings protest back in June was way crazier and way worse. Like, for the first time, I got sprung when the stupid damn cops shoot on the air. When they shot tear gas all over the air and the thing splattered all over. Everyone fucking got it. I was running and that shit fucking covered. That shit burned me. Burned my eyes, and I had a few girls helping me, like pouring water, pouring milk all over me and shit. Yeah, and they're helpful. A lot of girls were helpful, And also I got a few toxic haters fucking posting on our Instagram claiming that I'm glad Mike got sprayed. I'm like, motherfucker, dude, I'm not, it's not like I'm not blind. I can still see, and I'm pretty sure I can see this fist. I can see this power of fist right into your fucking face so I can shut your ass up even more. One of these days, somebody's gonna piss me off, and one of these days, I'm gonna either give him either a Nipsey Hussle or a Will Smith slap right in the face. Basically, it's like saying me that I will literally smack the living fuck out of you. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, dude, don't let people get into your skin. Don't trust one another. But every time, what's going on? Oh, okay. So yeah, anywho, so yeah, you got anything to say? Got anything to say? Feel free and stuff like that. I have like I said, this year has been a shitty ass year. Okay, like I didn't even post anything like photos and like usually in Instagram, social media, they usually post like the year they had, but I haven't even seen like how every year it goes, and the end for that 2025 season has come to an end. I never heard of that. You're standing here? You need something? So yeah, I might wrap this up a little bit. So I'm gonna be in so I'm gonna be spending time the holidays with my family. I don't know what's gonna happen in New Year's. I don't know what I'm gonna do in New Year's. Everybody's gonna get all drunk and wild and act stupid and act crazy and doing strip pole dancing and shit like that. I'll tell you that much. But New Year's is pretty wild. So yeah.
Stay on live. I'm gonna go live. So stay
on TikTok live?
Yeah, stay on live.
Oh, okay, all right. That's on YouTube. So yeah. So basically, it's like, what the? Okay, like I said, okay. Let me see. How should I start? I was starting to see a post. Like I've seen a whole bunch of crazy shit this year, especially when it comes to Charlie Kirk and getting shot through the neck. Yeah, I do kind of feel bad about how he got shot through the neck. But what I'm hearing about this guy, like I didn't even know who this freaking Charlie Kirkin is until I found out how he was a racist and then he calls himself a Christian. Can people explain how the hell does that make sense? Why would a person calls himself a Christian and be racist at the same time? Don't you think people that are Christian and Catholic don't like people being racist? Don't you think race is a sin? And don't you think that you're making other Christian people look bad by being a fucking actual racist? What's up with that shit? But yeah, I get attacked on by posting a lot of negative shit vibe because I kind of didn't like the comments he was saying about it. But honestly, like I said, he's an anti-Republican, But yeah, Republican wants to blame Democrats. It's like, what the fuck, So, how can you basically call yourself a racist and a Christian at the same time? You're basically slapping God across the face because that's basically a big time sin where God can punish you for being a racist. A lot of people, racist people, white Karen bitches, gets completely owned. Especially Trump voters, Trump cocksuckers gets owned as well too. I don't remember the last time I confronted a Trump supporter, but damn sure I had made him my bitch. I pissed them off. I pissed off so much people this year. It's not even funny. Like I pissed off a lot of negative comments. I pissed off several people who trying to get under my skin. People saying that my YouTube's fake, and I respond saying this: So is your fake mama's orgasm. That's what he gets. What you get when your mouth writes check that your ass can't cash. Oh, I love it very much. So yeah, yeah, guys. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to like make this work with this freaking microphone here. So let me see here. Let me see if I can plug this. I don't even know if this microphone's even on or what. If it's really, really on, does it even have a speaker into it? So yeah. But like I said, guys, I'm almost done with my so-called vlog, quotes vlog, I call it. I just still need to add the ending part, and I need to add some more words from my voice audio. It's gonna come out good, and it's gonna be called "With Life with Regrets." It's like basically you go alone, you go out, you look out in the sun, you think to yourself, and wondering how I was, who I was. And the older I get, the more older I become with my regrets rolling to my mind. There are some serious times where I think about all the bad stuff that I've been through, and it really builds me up inside. Like for example, like I was bullied in high school. I was picked on. I was being criticized. I was being put down, and especially how being put down by my own dead grandmother. So yeah, who raised me and this and that, but she was a little over embarrassed. She was a little overwhelmed. She was a little overprotective, and I just couldn't take it. I couldn't even have a girlfriend because of her. So yeah, it was just so much trauma that I had to went through, you know? And trust me, it wasn't funny. But now, and ever since she passed away, now I realize that old people like her don't last. Trust. Because I remember one time I went inside the train, I was on the phone listening to my music, and some white Karen bitch had the nerve to telling me, "Oh, can you lower down? You're too loud." I'm like, "Bitch, mind your own business. You don't like it? Go sit somewhere else then, bitch. We're in fucking public." And then what did she do? She went to go being a tattletale, to go crying to the security guys, think that I was threatening her. Oh my god, lady, grow the fuck up, you fucking big baby. I fucking went off on her. She's like, "Oh, you see how he's disrespectful and blah 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 blah." Oh, grow up, you fucking lady. Now, and I told her this: you keep this up, you ain't never gonna last long in life. Shh. I told her straight up. You know me already. I have a mouth to speak. I tell it like it is, and I say the fucking truth. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. That's all I gotta say. But honestly, like I said, I'm old. I'm an adult. I'm in my 30s. I don't want to be acting like this. You know, I'm trying to do whatever it takes to keep it cool, keep it chill with people. When it comes to people doing me dirty, you're gonna hear the fucking side of Cage, and the next thing you know, you're gonna end up blocking me and shit like that. But it's all right. I will create another chat. I will create another profile just to talk shit. Cause trust me, dude, you may block me now, but you ain't gonna get away with it, motherfucker. So yeah, this is what happens when you start problems with me. You're never gonna fucking hear the death of me. Like you're about to get exposed. You're about to be put on notice. You're about to be put on all over social media news. And trust me, dude, you will go viral. Believe me. Because I can carry tons of weapons. I can carry a body cam. So yeah, simple as that. So yeah, like these ice pigs, it's just gone way too far. So like I just didn't like the fact that how things were going on. The only thing what really pissed me off the most, what I did not like, was a pregnant lady. A pregnant lady getting detained by those fucking pussy pigs, who I truly hate the most. That's just gone way too far. And there is no way in hell I will not support that.
fuck no. You know? And I'm going to tell you this. Whoever is a fan of that fucking no good whore tramp Nicki Minaj, who's married a pedophile, that makes you a pedo supporter. Well, actually, I've already said it. A pedophile supporter. Because her husband is a fucking pedo who's registered as sex offender and he's a chomo. So fuck some of you, fuck all you Nicki Minaj fans. You can go fucking straight to hell. If you're a Nicki Minaj fans, that means you're a pedophile supporter because she's a pedophile supporter. She's married a pedophile, So fuck her. And I'm glad Cardi B threw a fucking shoe right at her head. Her music sucks anyways. Fucking whore. Fuck Nicki Minaj whore. Shit. Fuck her. Fuck Justin Weaver. Fuck Tom Cruise. For selling out to David Miscavige, offering him so much, I don't know how much money he fucking offered to make science shitty ass popular. I can honestly say it. Whoever takes a picture of Tom Cruise, that means you're support a Scientologist. That means you're a Scientologist. Yeah. Because Tom Cruise is a fucking sellout. There will be a time if Tom Cruise comes to LA, all the Scientology protesters will be there. Will definitely be there, and they will fucking confront Tom Cruise. And I'm definitely going to be there as well. And if all the other graphers have the problem with us, we'll start a war that you will never, ever forget. Like, for example, I thought there will be a war between the anti-protesters and the fucking Trump voters, But yeah, speaking of Trump voters, over there in Huntington Beach, me and Cutsy did some investigation. We looked up on the Megan's Law, we looked up on the Family Dog Watch, and then we happened to find his name. We happened to find SoCal Shorts. His name's still registered in the sex offender list. He's registered in 2 states. He did something horrible to 2 little innocent boys, which got me upset. And boy, it felt good to confront a sexual predator. Like I've been watching this guy that I followed on Instagram that I just love the fact that how he catches predators, how he smacks the shit out of them. And then he fucking like shouts out to everybody in the store saying, "Excuse me, everybody, this man is gonna come out here to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex. He is a pedophile. He is a rapist. He wants to molest her. He wants to have sex with a 13-year-old girl." Yeah, that's what I would. Man, I really wish I was there. I want to meet those guys. I love meeting those type of people. Like people like that, I respect the most. It's like all curiosity. What they say is just a freaking like I just love this shit. And I also love this one post that they do. It was him and his friend went double smack to the pedophile. Like one slap him in the front and the other smack him in the back of the head. That was a double slap. I would love to see that shit. Yeah, that's what he gets because okay, this pedophile, this pedo guy, whatever, was trying to freaking talk to a little boy and a little girl to meet him at the damn park or some shit. And then he found he did a little investigation. He found all the messages, all the pictures he was sending him and all that shit like that. And yeah, he fucking like those guys right here, man, they don't fuck around, dude. They'll catch a pedophile. They don't like it, And then next thing you know, they already got a lot of sexual predators in jail and all that shit. And I also found my old friend of mine's name on the damn Megan's Law list. I ain't gonna say his fucking name, but I used to know this guy for a lot of years since I was in 10th grade in my high school days, because he was related to my old friend who I was friends with back in elementary school, who was related to. But now he's not my friend anymore, so he can go fuck himself. I hope he rots in hell. And I would because he's so weak. He's too damn soft. He has a bone stuck up his ass. And next thing you know, since he's registered sex offender, he ends up turning gay. And then I swear to God, they become, like I said, he's not a true friend. He's a fake friend. He doesn't know nothing about true friendships because he's full of shit. And yeah, and I would love to give him a Nipsey Hussle or a Will Smith slap right across the face. Basically, I would like to say this. I would love to slap the gay faggot right off of him. Just like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, fuck you if you ever watching this too. So yeah, because I know where you live. You can go. You can bucket base. Spend the rest of your life being a fucking locked up jail cell in your fucking house. That you're always complaining that you never had no money and you're fucking expecting other people to fucking take care of you, just like your faggot ass boyfriend. You love to get fucked in the ass so many damn times and feed it to your damn other boyfriend. God knows how many fucking guys gay with. Stupid puto male, pieces of dumb shit. Oh, the beginning of the year of last year in January, I was able to meet this actress. She's from the show New Girl, and she's also from the movie Elf with Will Ferrell. Zoe Deschanel. Zoe Deschanel. Whatever his last name you ever prefer. Can't even pronounce it. But yeah. Yeah, she was a good actress, I was able to hear her beginning of this year. Oh, and I was also to meet, yep, you're damn right. Hold on. I was able to meet two of the most powerful celebrity couples who I've watched their movies over the years, that have been married for quite a while. Let me see if I can find the photo of this year. I think it was back this year. Yeah, it was this year. Yeah. It was at I Know What You Did Last Summer premiere. Forgot. I think it was back in April, I don't know. But honestly said, let me see if I can find the photos here. Oh, here's a photo that I met with Tori Spelling from Beverly Hills 90210, as you can see right here. So, yep. And also, let's see here. Yada, yada, yada. Ooh. And I also met at the BET Awards. I was also got a chance to meet, let me see. How should I? Let me see. Teresha Arnold from the show Martin and Everybody Hates Chris, as you can see right here, aka Pamela James or Rochelle. You know what I mean? So yep. Oh, during the protests, let me tell you this. During the protest back in June, No Kings, I was walking. I was gonna meet up with Paul and Cutsy. And then while everybody was like setting the Whammo on fire, I heard a girl's voice. She had a megaphone. When I was walking past by, I was looking at her, and next thing you know, I recognize her eyes and I recognize her voice, and I'm like, and I went like this, and I was just like, holy shit, that's Jodie Sweetin from Full House, aka Stephanie Tanner. She's here. So what I did, I ran into Cutsy. I told, hey guys, come here. You see that girl over there? That's Jodie Sweetin from Full House. I'm like, holy shit. So we went up to her and we asked her, hey, can we get a photo? We'd like to support you and stuff. Yeah, sure. And then, yep. You might not even notice that's her, but yeah, but if you could recognize her eyes, that's Jodie Sweetin at the protest. Sorry. Yep, that's Jodie Sweetin right there at the protest, aka Stephanie Tanner from Fuller House as well. Wow. He gave us a shout out and stuff like that too. So yeah, but I felt bad. I felt so bad that how she got pushed, how she got shoved and shit. But hey, when she got shoved right away, she just got up right away. Well, it's a good, strong woman. But, and I also met this actor named Ethan from Shameless right here. He's from Shameless right there. So yeah, got him right here. And let me see. Oh, here it is. For like I didn't meet her at the Laker game back in 2023, but now years later, I was able to meet Sarah Michelle Gellar from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Wow, what amazing! Along with her husband. That's not all. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture here. Sorry, God, I got so much photos here. see, where is it? 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 It's not in here. Weird. Well, I did. Yeah, I did got a photo with Freddie Prinze Jr., but it's like I don't know. There's nowhere else to be found here. I thought it's in this album here. So guess not. It's weird. So yeah. Oh, and I also met this actor. Forgot his name. Noah something. He's from the movie Enough. He played the abused husband with Jennifer Lopez and many other movie shows I watched. Oh yeah, here's Jennifer Love Hewitt. I didn't get much. I didn't like get much of her. Like, I didn't even get her to look at my camera. There's too much people going on. You know how that goes. So yeah, with those fucking graphers and shit going on crazy and shit. So yeah. The hell, man? Where else my freaking? What else? I wonder what happened to my damn fucking Freddie Prinze Jr. Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah, I met Freddie Prinze Jr. from So I met the both couples here. Oh, here it is. Yep, right here. Couples right here. Freddie Prinze Jr. Freddie Prinze Jr. right here. So, Sarah Michelle Gellar's husband. Been married for quite some time. Oh, let me see. Oh, and I also get the chance to, and this year, thanks to my friend Ash, I was able to get a chance to meet Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. It was so honored seeing him. I met him at the observatory when he was doing the run and shit. But yep, he was chill. And also, let's see who else. So yeah, it's pretty good. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of photos I met. Pretty much. Yeah, here's when I went to AEW Revolution last year at the Staples Center for the main event. And let's see here. This was last year. This is when I was at my grandpa's funeral, when I was first time talking to the fans and stuff like that. So yeah, first time talking to everybody. So yeah, I don't even have fans. So I don't have fans at all. I barely even got some. But so yeah. Yeah, honestly, this hobby has been amazing. It's been fun. I'm not gonna lie. I do have some good times. I do have some bad times. I get good luck. I get no luck. What else to say? At least I feel blessed of what I have and photos that I have with them. With celebrities and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty fun. The hobby's pretty fun. Here's me, my grandparents when I was a kid. As you can see me right here, when I was a kid, and that's my grandmother, and that's my cousin Two Beat with my grandpa. God rest his soul, rest in peace, both of them. Even though my grandma wasn't a perfect grandmother who I was expected, but enough said. But yeah, let me see here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to keep quiet here. So yeah. So yeah, I hope the new year 2026 gets better, and I hope the new year gets gets good. I'll be looking forward to it. Hopefully, I can make some more memories, more moments, and hope I can start work. Hope I can hustle more because I really need to start work sooner or later. It's just annoying right now. So, can't. But I'm not gonna explain nothing to anybody right now who don't want to fucking listen. So don't waste my breath. Don't waste my damn time. So yeah. Paul. Well, you're still in here. Just let me know. Yep, it will be good for me. Yeah. Well, since I got the microphone right here. Got the microphone right here. I don't even know if I'm turning it on or if I have to hold it on like this. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, guys, do your best, even though it's not even on, but I'm just gonna pretend if it's on right now, so I can just act like I'm the newscaster. So yeah. So I will be I'll be doing some big stuff. in the year. Like I said, I'm looking forward for the present. I'm looking forward to the future. I don't want to keep living in the damn past too much. Even though people post up a lot of things from the past, like the old do days, how things used to be affordable. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not happy with my benefits going high right now because I know my rent will go fucking high, and I'm not gonna be happy about it because I'm not happy at all. Um, Obviously, I'm never happy deep down inside. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, and I'm hoping to meet more celebrities. I'm hoping to meet more. Like I haven't been in the celebrity hunt lately. It's like, oh, it's too tiring, and I haven't been like been trying to do my own thing, try to find places where I can get contact to go live stream, and yeah, like I'm just looking for hopefully if I can decide it if I'm gonna drive or not, but it's gonna take a lot of time to prepare. So if I want to drive, it's gonna take me time because due to my condition, due to my fearness. So yeah, so basically when it comes to that about that, I usually cut people loose out of my life, because I cut out a lot of people loose about that because people don't respect enough to not understand. So yeah, and I don't like it too. I don't like people. I don't. So yeah. Like I don't like meeting minors. I don't like, like if people are gonna take photos with me and cussy, I would, but I'm not gonna smile. I'm gonna be like this. Yeah, with freaking youngsters, because I don't like youngsters at all. I don't like minors and all that shit. I fucking hate them. The troublemakers. Especially minor whores as well too. They like to act like they're 18, but they're not. They like to fuck with other people's minds, messes with other people's heads. No, not gonna go through that shit. Fuck that. Like I'll know for a fact when I have eyes, I'll know for a fact that what a girl looks young or not, because I know. Because I ain't gonna fucking, like I said, I'm not gonna fucking like, you know, be all that shit. Hell no, we're 18, 19. How do we know? How would I know if you're that age? I might have to see some fucking ID. I kind of heard looks it's not like to me I kind of heard somebody arguing in my neighborhood. So yeah. But enough said, guys. Like I said, do your best. Do your best. Like oh, let me tell you one thing. This year's been great. This year's been pretty crazy lately. Not only with the ice rage, but we lost a few celebrities this year, especially the big one, like Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan shocked me, the most. Like it wasn't sad enough that Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and then 2 days later Hulk Hogan passed away in the same week. Fuck. What the fuck happened? Like I was I was I was about to stop supporting. I was about to stop being a fan of Hogan because he was such a diehard Trump voter. With everything going on, with this thing has been gone out of control. And then next thing you know, he passed away. I'm like, wow. I was in shock. I was just fuck. But I never stopped hating the man. I never stopped liking the man because he is the main wrestler who I got into wrestling in the first big when I was a little kid. You know, you know. The second was the Ultimate Warrior. The third, Sid Vicious. All those three top heavyweight wrestlers were the one who I got into wrestling the most. Seriously, my daddy usually got me into wrestling, but those wrestlers who I just named are the ones who got me into wrestling. Like sucks I never get a chance to meet all three of them. So I just wish they're still alive, but like I thought Hogan had a strong immune system. I thought Hulk Hogan was gonna fight through whatever he was going through, but I guess the age was just the sickness, whatever he had was just too much to him to handle. So he died of cardiac arrest, and I can think of so many matches, so many memories. How he put wrestling on the map, how he made wrestling popular that it is today. And like I said, Hulk Hogan will always be the number one top professional wrestler that put wrestling on the map, and and made wrestling that it is today. But for without Hogan, without any of those top legends that we have lost over the years, who knows if I would have never been a wrestling fan? I would have never met none of my friends. I would have never met some of the wrestlers But like I said, I live up to the moment from the Federation years to the Attitude Era to the Ruthless Aggression era. It has been a sad year for wrestling. Like for example, a couple weeks ago, John Cena just retired. He just competed his last match against Gunther and he just tapped out. But like I said, John Cena, we all knew that John Cena was gonna leave. Eventually he's gonna have to because he's gonna become 50 in the next few years. So I don't think he doesn't want to be wrestling in his 50s and shit like that because I guess he messed up his back so much carrying lifting wrestlers, and yeah, they don't want to be too much, whatever. So yeah, but I like I said, honestly said that John Cena will always John Cena is gonna be in the Hall of Fame next. So since he's retired from pro wrestling, what's next for John Cena and WWE is to put him in the Hall of Fame. Yep, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He is now a Grand Slam champion. Sure, he lost at Survivor Series, Oh, speaking of that, yeah, I did attend my second WWE PLE pay-per-view, Survivor Series War Games. I just had to attend there. I wanted to experience it. I needed to get the fuck out of LA for once. And thank God I had to make this memory. I had to make this moment since I missed Money in the Bank. I missed Raw Netflix. I missed Worlds Collide. Then, yeah, I just had to attend Survivor Series War Games, so it was pretty fun. It was in San Diego in Petco Park. Pretty much intense. So, yeah, I'm glad to get to go. Not only that, but it was I wanted to experience how War Games was. But not only that, it was also John Cena's last final PLE. Sure, he lost and stuff, but it was his Dominic's hometown. Dirty Dom regained the Intercontinental Champion. So yeah, any other curiosity, it was just all comes to an end. John Cena's career, we have seen the career ending of John Cena has retired. We have seen the life ending of the immortal Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. All those three celebrities, good celebrities, good wrestlers, has gone, And then I also lost a few friends, during this hobby that have passed away. A good friend of mine is named Paulie, who passed away same week as Ozzy and Hogan. and also a friend of mine named Ryan, who I met during this hobby. He also passed away a few months ago. Rest in peace to both of them. And also rest in peace to my grandpa. And also, so yeah. Honestly, this whole new generation of life has changed. And let's see how this Christmas can bring up my family gathering. Sure, it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same vibe without my grandpa, being here. And yeah. And I just hopefully that I get to be with my family reunion. But I don't think there's no more family reunion as of late since my grandpa's gone. Things hasn't been the same, so things have been kind of slowing down with my family. So yeah. And then I also lost my aunt, my dad's sister, who used to babysit me when I was a kid. I get a chance to see my cousin for the first time in 10 years. I haven't even seen him that I grew up as a kid, who I look as a brother to me. And yeah, pretty much, and it sucks how my aunt passed away from leg infection surgery of sickness. Yeah, and also thank you, Benny Bud. And so yeah, guys. Yeah, everybody has this day when when you're close to your family, and then they all have to go away. Now I'm just hoping and praying if I can just start my goal, because I truly, truly, really do not want to depend on my dad's money. I really, truly do not want to depend my dad's financial funds, because I gotta make my own funds and still continue to work. But I do not want to depend on that. And as my parents get older and I'm starting the age, it's been coming up. Age has been hitting up lately, and I really got to step up. It's been like I just hopefully if I can just try to make money here and trying to get monetized, I guess for once. And if you guys want, you can send me Cash App, but I'm just like not Cash App, but at least like $5, whatever, for all the hard work I'm trying to do here. It's just I've been hustling, helping with donations and volunteering and help out with the community. So yeah, honestly said that I can like try to make enough effort of myself by keep moving forward and keep pushing it, not giving up, because I can't give up because I really need the money for some reason. I want to experience life. I want to learn how to travel on my own terms and do what I want to do best, and to see if I can make it up there, if I can just create my new adventure, create a journey of life, and hopefully if I can little by little, if I'm gonna be able to ready to be a drive, if I'm gonna be able to be ready to drive, but it's still gonna take time no matter what. Even though if I even though if I would have passed, I'm still gonna be able to teach myself how to drive just for safekeeping. And I can't go through all that because it's gonna be too much for me and I don't want it to drive me crazy. So yeah, can't go through all that. I can barely even handle affording house bills, and then I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I'm still in the poor freaking section. So yeah, bear with me on that. But enough said here. It's just I always have to be honest. I can't hide the truth of anything, so I can't hide. I cannot like. I have to let out of my system. I can't keep everything secretly because basically it's gonna come back to haunt me, and I have no choice but to tell them. But obviously, you just get shit out of luck when it comes to meeting new people, meeting women, and all that kind of shit. So you just don't want to fucking end up loser and being a gold digging whore and a tramp. But yeah, like I have a lot of histories with certain amount of women who I don't fucking trust. But yeah, that did me dirty. Especially the people did me dirty too. There has been some times I will never forget, and there will be some certain people who I will never forgive. Has did me dirty, has lost my respect. So no, I'm not that easy to forgive. Nowadays, people are gonna have to earn it if people do me dirty. So fuck no. So yeah. And then a few months ago, I was able to take my flu shot here. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just had to take it because I wanted to avoid being sick, even though I have a fucking cough. But yeah. I just get so hyped up over energy hype. I listen to too much rock music, watch too much fucking action movie that gets me hype, and being such a huge fan, like for example, The Rock, having the Rock vibe, and Braun Breaker, and one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and yeah. But like I said, guys, yeah, I just hope the new year gets better for me. I just hope everything all ends. I just hope prices can go down. Rent needs to go down a little more. Stop going too fucking high before I'm gonna end up losing it. It's just so fucking ridiculous how we can't do nothing about it. How we just can't pay them less rent. They need the whole thing because that's how much of a money hungry pussy wimp landlords really are. You know what I mean? So that's how it freaking happens, you know? Like honestly, like it's just like too much curiosity here, you know? So it's like, why now? Hello, hello, hello. So yeah. So if you can't hear, I don't know if this thing's even loud enough to speak. So it's like, how do I fix this here? So yeah, it's like, well, guys, well, enough said. I'm about to wrap this up in a little bit. I just want to take some time to, get it off my chest, talk to you guys for a little bit. Guys, what are your thoughts on the new year coming up? What are your New Year's resolution? I already know what's my New Year's resolution, so you already know already. So what's your, you have some good moments, bad moments, what is your favorite moment of the year of this year of 2025? And yeah, I stopped talking to a few people who I don't respect, so they can kiss my ass. I can give two shits. I don't give a fuck no more, you know. So yeah. And yeah, I get to see, Canelo suffered his third loss against Crawford. But who knows if Canelo's gonna come back and get a rematch, which I hope so. And also, let's see. Yeah, well, I can honestly say two celebrities who I was a fan of, who I respect the most, has disappointed me. Rock band Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley Kiss. They fucking disappoint me. So fuck them. Sylvester Stallone, he disappoint me. So yeah, that's fucked up. Being a Trump voter, and then Triple H going to the White House, involving wrestling into politics. I don't see AEW doing that shit. That's which is a good thing. But why WWE involve fucking politics when they should just fucking leave out of it? Like you're basically upsetting the fans. Well, most fans are fucking Trump voters anyways. But yeah, like I said, man, it's bullshit. Republicans are just nothing but rich bitches. Democrats are just freaking in for poor. Like between rich versus poor, I don't like rich people themselves too, because I don't like the way how they act, how they're such a fucking show off with their cash and shit, trying to think they're balling up. Fuck that. So yeah, like I said, man, this is a coat shirt with my face in it and Cutsy's face. Curiosity said, survey says, one more for the good guy. As God rest his soul for Scott Hall. And yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. Hope you guys have a wonderful, happy holiday. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And hope you guys enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your New Year's, and hope you guys get good presents. I don't care if I do get a present, because I truly don't care what I receive, because let me tell you one thing. Anything and everything and anyone can be your Christmas present. Like, for example, these are my Christmas gifts every year. And not only that, I'm gonna show you this. This is the pop that I got signed by Nip Campbell from Scream, which the new Scream 7 coming up this coming November. I mean, this coming February. I'm sorry, February of 2026, right here. So yep, let's see how Cindy Prescott's gonna survive, but I have a bad feeling she's gonna die. Oh yeah, either between her or Courtney Cox. Who knows if one of those two gonna survive Scream? But I just still don't get why are they gonna bring back Matthew Lindlard, back. Like he died in the first one, like AKA Stu Marker. He died in the first one. I don't know why. I don't understand why they're gonna bring him back. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna put him in the camera. So I'm pretty sure, they're probably gonna add like, a family member that is related to Stu Marker or whatever, And yeah, it's so much impossible how you're gonna bring somebody back from the dead that the character already died in Scream 1, the first one, the original Scream. you know? So, yeah. What's up with that? You know? But yeah, I agree. They've been making way too many Screams lately. So I'm just hoping this Scream 7 is the final Scream. So that's about it. Final Scream. That's it. But yep. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. This is Matt Hob 91. I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy holidays and a happy new year. Signing off. Peace. And I hope to see some of you in 2026. Peace.